Live. I'm live. Might be a few minutes early here. It's at 7 o'clock. Just hang out a little bit, see if anybody pops on. What's up? Just waiting for a few more people to get in there. Got multiple things going on. Multiple builds, multiple, a little bit of everything going on here. Some updates, some, hey, what's up, Tom? Hope your Saturday's going good. Just hanging out here. Just waiting for a few people to jump on. Got some updates on what I've got going on at the shop. Just got off work, huh? Yeah. I told them I wasn't working this weekend. I couldn't I couldn't do no more. I'm getting too old for that 16, 17-hour day stuff. So I took the weekend off. But they're almost back to normal, so the West Coast crew and Keys crew is they're doing their stuff down there, getting them guys up and running. So I'm pretty much back on generators, just fixing up some of the straggler jobs that I have. But well, yeah, mandatory. I hate mandatory. I hate that word. You could tell I look frazzled. I'm a wreck. I haven't done anything since yesterday. But I've been sitting around the house all day watching scary movies with my son, and I figured let me get on the bench for a little bit. So here's I'll start with let's see, what am I going to start with? Well, I'm going to turn the camera around, get my finger out of the lens, and that'll work. I'm rebuilding a Volkswagen Rat Rod. You can see I changed the interior. It needs one more color, one more coat on that. And then I have some of that red flocking material to go on there. As you see, the carpets are already in, and they're like almost like a bluish black. I still got to do the door sides and everything. But as you can see, there's not much to this car. This was built, and I'm just redoing it. Here's the top end. This was a roof chop, so I got some body work still to do on the back windows here. You can see how much I took off on that. I got a little bit of filling to do, but she sits on there real nice. And then I'm got to decide what engine I'm going to put in that. I think I'm going to go with a T-bucket front end on the front. Put a big V8 in there. Some big old slicks in the back and little tiny wheels in the front. That's number one that I'm working on. Number two is, let's see, let's get this out the way and jump over here and get some light on this. This is my other rat rod. I've chosen the engine for that. Just have it sitting in there. Got the doors back on, as you can see. This is another one that was already built. This was a Ford Woody. I think it was 42 Woody. I did the roof chop on there, and you know, it needs some work. I gotta find another headlight for it, but it's nasty, dirty. It's been sitting around for years. So all I gotta do is wire up the engine and, you know, just do some little odd and end things on it. Not drive shaft, but steering shaft. Gotta go in. I'll muddy up that engine a little bit, maybe a couple of skulls for air cleaners. Not sure yet, but that one is coming along. As I said, the engine is just sitting in there. But that's that one. The Del Rio. I started doing the chrome pen. I used the 2mm on there, and I went out of the lines a couple times, so I got to do some touch-up work. I still got to get the grill fixed on that. And then off to the clear paint booth. I take the body off and then clear it, polish it out, and that one should be done. But, you know, the interior's done. Doors are just hanging on there for right now. One I just finished, I'm sure you guys saw, was the Solomon build. That's the FA-18F Super Hornet. And that came out pretty nice. I like the way that turned out. It's a little odd end things I got to do still with the glass. It's supposed to open, and I gotta put the mechanism in that opens the glass, and I got those pieces sitting up here. I just haven't gotten to them yet, but it's pretty much 99% done. Other than that, okay, where are we going from here? Let's go to the CT build. Yeah, I like the plane. I'm not a plane guy, Charlie. That if I told you that was my first plane, I would be lying, because I helped my son with a couple of planes, but that's the first one I did myself and weathered myself and did everything on my own. So maybe I should start building military. A lot easier. I don't have to deal with shiny paint. But this is the update on the CT build. As you can see, I went a different route with this because of the decal issue. And this is only the fenders, the motor, and the chassis so far. And it's flat black and gloss black. The interior, I'm not sure what I'm doing with the seats yet and the interior. There'll be some chrome in there. This damn thing has no steering wheel. That's what I guess that just here in the middle, this little doodad here is your steering and your shifting. That's the chassis. I mean, that's what I got there, and the chassis sets off to the side. I still got to put the fuel tank in, but all of this stuff has got to go on first for the fit. So that will go there. And then here's the body, which I shot today. I thought I was going to have an issue with this because it was raining. And I think it came out pretty damn nice. I don't even know if I'm going to have to wet sand that or not. I mean, there may be a couple of little, well, maybe there is. Yeah, I can see it from, with the light shining on, I can see it. I have to do some wet sanding on there, but for rattle can, because I don't have my air guns hooked up, came out sweet. Rattle can Rust-Oleum high heat engine paint. 3 coats. So I'll wet sand that, buff it out. That's enamel. That's the Rust-Oleum enamel 500-degree heat paint. Like I said, 3 coats. Came out really nice. I'm happy with it. Like I said, just a little bit of rubbing and shoot clear on top of that. And I got some little special items coming for this CT build here. So I can't say nothing about that. Yeah, Rust-Oleum is that's pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. Look at that. for out of the can. Unbelievable. Up here, well, what are we going on? We got 1, 2. Well, that one's finished. We got that one, this one, this one, this one, this one. We got like 6 builds going on here. The 56 Chevy that I have all chopped up there, I think I'm going to make a mud truck out of that with that motor. So I got to do a lot of work to that, and that's going to be a mud truck. So I got to come up with some kind of chassis for it, and figure out what I'm going to do to the front of that. So, okay, we have that. We have the CT build. Okay, and let's get on to the 53 Ford pickup. Okay, what I've done today on this is I put the wheels together. And I'm using the custom rims. Those guys up there, those are the homies. This first guy right here, that's CT Speed Shop. That's him. he's going with the car. But the rest of the guys up there, that's the homies. They hang out and they watch me build the models. Used to be able to get them. I don't know where to get them anymore. But okay, on to this one. 53 Ford pickup. As you can see, those are the wheels for the 53 Ford pickup. We get some light on it. And as you can see my black marks, you know what's going to happen to this one. That's right, roof chop. So we're going to be lowering that roof, an equivalent to about 5 inches in real life. And the black is a spot that's coming out all the way around. And with this particular roof, I may have to cut it right down the center this way, because I may have to spread it apart to make it match up, and then add in some styrene. So, oh, you missed about five projects here, John. Let me just go over them real quick. The Del Rio, I did some of the chrome pan on it, getting that ready for clear coat. You saw the Solomon build. That's complete except for the mechanism that opens the glass. Started redoing the interior on the Volkswagen Rat Rod. Got the doors on the 42 Ford Rat Rod. Picked an engine out for that. That's getting reworked and should be done soon. The CT build, got the chassis is done, the interior and fenders is done, and the body is sprayed. And we were just going over, let's see, we went over the 56 Chevy. I am going to do a mud truck out of the 56 Chevy. And we introduced all the homies over here, CT and his gang. They're just hanging out, watching. And now we were just starting to go over the 53 Ford pickup and the roof chop that I'm going to be doing on it. Be a 5-inch roof chop. And like I was saying, I will have to cut the roof long ways from door to door and add some styrene in there. And spread the roof open that way, so that it lines up with the posts, and then add some styrene in there. This has got the back bed and a tonneau cover that is supposed to be flat, but it had a cut line on it, so I only cut it part of the way so that it can stay open like that. And that'll have hydraulic hinges in there. And I am going with the custom build. I'm not sure if I'm gonna what color I'm gonna do on it or what yet, but that's that. Now let me swing my light this way. Thank God I have this light with a swivel on it. And let's see whose card came in. Let me unplug my phone so I get closer. John, your card came in. Thank you very much. Awesome card. And then we got Rick Zink there, and Tom Rambler 69, Dragnut, Sniper, Scale Models, Soltis Classic Cars, The Country Model Shop, Plastic Fantastic, Model Street Rod Shop, Charlie Mack, and Fred Henry. That's the cards I've got so far. Once again, if you guys want one of my shop cards, or you've sent me a message before that I didn't get back to you, let me know. And yeah, let me know, and I'll get shop cards out to you. Let me just plug my phone back in here so I don't go dead again. Okay, that's pretty much on all I got on the updates. And let's see. I picked up some stuff from Hobby Lobby. This is a it's almost like a, it's not rigid, but it's almost like a shoelace material. And it comes in red. I picked it up, it was on the clearance table. It was like 25 cents. So, but what I did is I did some experimenting with it. And you can take your chrome pen and turn it into braided line. You can take a black marker, turn it into a heater hose or whatever you want to do there. That's a silver pen, or you can use it red. And it glues really nicely. You just cut the end and just put a little bit of glue on there. You can see. But I think the silver looks the best for like braided radiator hose and stuff like that. And like I said, that's a silver paint pen. That's this one here. It's called Silver Leafing pen by Krylon. And that turns that right into braided line. So I'm thinking about maybe trying to find some of this thinner so I could do some other braided lines with it also. The black is not so hot, and the chrome is not so hot either. I think the silver looks the best. But that's a little tip there if you need braided line. Like I said, it was on the clearance table. Picked up a lot of clearance stuff over at either Michael's or Hobby Lobby. So, let me turn the thing around again. We were talking about the 53. I got the frame all painted for the 53. And I shot that with the Rust-Oleum also. Came out really nice. Rust-Oleum right out of the can. Get a gloss on that stuff. That'll look good with like some chrome accents and stuff like that. And I started painting all the stuff that's on the trees for that. So that's probably going to be the next build that gets completed. Because like I said, I'm waiting on something for the CT build. I have to get that lined up and in order, and then I'll be working on just these other little odds and ends. And pretty much that is it for me. But let's see what else is going on here. Like I said, I got all the cards up on the wall. Finally, I had them in a pile. And I figured, you know what? I got to repaint this room anyway. So I put them up there. Just used some push pins. I didn't put any holes in the cards. I just, have them sitting on 2 pins and a pin between each one to hold them on the wall. So once I get this room painted, I don't know what color I'm gonna do it, but I just don't like the stripe. That was my son's idea. He wanted that stripe going around the wall, so. But, you know, it's my little corner of sanity, you can call it. And Junior's sitting over there watching his stuff. Hey, Grayson, what did we watch today? What movie? Hey.
I'm running out of a seed.
You're running out of what?
A seed, because I broke my car.
Hey, can you tell the guys what movie we watched today? Which one was it? The one with the song. What is it? Jeepers Creepers, yep. He loves scary movies. So, me and him been sitting around all day just watching movies. Doing a little bit of nothing. So, other than that, I think I needed to make another trip to Hobby Lobby. You know, I'm jonesing for new stuff. Unfortunately. You know, like I said, I like to only have a couple of things on the shelf, but, you know, I got the Soapy Sales, Soupy Sales Funny. I keep calling it Soapy, and I used to watch it when I was a kid, Soupy Sales. The Soupy Sales Funny Car, I'm going to get started on that soon. And I still got cars over here that I got to do yet. Bring this around. I already got the let's see, the 60 Impala has got to be done. The Toyota Supra, the Cougar, the Speedwagon, the Viper, the Mustang. What else? There's another Mustang down there. Got to get all of those started. Those are kits I've had for a long time. And, you know, I guess you get tired of the old stuff and you want to do something different, so. But I like to have a few different things going on. Oh, another thing I've been working on is the new fascia for the Fast Jimmy Chicken Grease Garage. I got that laid out. It's a lot better than that nasty green wood that was on there. That's almost like a slate material. And I just started laying that out on there. So that's gonna look pretty cool when it's all said and done. I think I'm going to whitewash the inside. I'm going to do a black and white checkered floor. And then maybe do a little bit of an expansion on it. Maybe put a covered section over here. And a couple of other little things that Jimmy will get a kick out of when it's all up and completed again. It got beat up out in the garage when I put it out there 4 years ago. So, you know, like I said, I added some new things. I've got a tire machine in there. Sits over here in the corner. What else did I add? A new compressor in the back. This new shelf with tires on it over here. The new floor dolly. The floor jack. The acetylene tanks, that's new. What else? The tire change, the tire bath right there. A couple of new little air tools. But like I said, it needs a good cleaning. But I'm working on that a little bit at a time. I might even put some lights in it. I don't know. It looks good with light in there coming out. Braided fishing line for fuel lines. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea, John. I'm going back. I'm just trying to get back on some of these. I've been missing all of the chatter here. Okay, we saw that. Hey, John, looks like my hobby table. Looks like your hobby table, huh? This is a mess right now. It's just like a bomb hit it. Does anybody know how to spaceship deal the decals? I don't know that. Where's good there? Need a plow truck for parts. Hey John, you know what you should do is check out to see how much the shipping is on these pens here. If you want some of these chrome pens, maybe I can get them down here for $11 a piece and ship them to you. And then you can get them. You know, I don't know what the shipping is. I don't know how they do that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you could just put those pens in like a padded envelope and send them. But for $11, that'll save you 50%. Goes by weight and size. So they're this. You know how they come. They come like that. So if you want some pens, I can pick them up for you and ship them to you in a small envelope. You can even take them out of the packaging. You know, or just fold them up like that. Put them in that's only like 8 inches. So you're talking an 8x4 envelope, padded envelope. That's got to be cheap. So maybe that's a way for you to get stuff a little bit cheaper, because these are not. It's not heavy at all. It's maybe, God, let me see. Maybe twice the weight of an envelope. So 3 of them, you know, what do you figure? $5 shipping on 3 pens. If you're paying $22 a piece for them, you're saving $33. I'll look into that. I'll see what. I'll ask the post office here how much it is to ship them, and if you want to do something like that, let me know. I'll be glad to ship you some stuff to get it to you cheaper. Yeah, I hate to see you pay that much money for those pens, because they're pricey here. 11, you know, what are they? 11. Just had it in my hand and I didn't look. $11.99. So what you do is you go there and if you need the 1mm, 2mm, and a 4mm. I know the 4mm is a little bit more expensive. I think it's $13.99. It's hanging good there, Kicking Wing. What's up there, Edgar? Yeah, you go in, you buy the $14.99 pen with the 40% off, and so you're gonna pay what, $8.99 for that one and $11.99 for the other two. So you're at $30 right there, and save $5 shipping. So you're getting yourself $66 worth of stuff for $35. Sounds like a deal to me. I'll look into that for you, John. Let's see, maybe that'll help you out. Trying to stay up to watch your feed, Edgar. Just couldn't do it. I was one eye open. I was watching that the show you had on the screen, and then I woke up around 1 o'clock and the feed was off. So during the week, it's tough for me to stay up past 8:30, 9 o'clock, because I get up too early. So I was just going over all the stuff that is going on in my shop. And what are we watching here? Oh, is that your mommy?
Yeah, that's my mom in the bedroom at.
Oh, she's sleeping, throwing you a kiss, huh?
I got this is a hotel.
You tried to do it earlier next time you for the East Coast guys.
It's a hotel.
Oh, that's the hotel you stayed at during the hurricane, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's East Coast guys. You guys start at 7. It's already 11 here, so. But yeah, I tried staying up for that. I needed some time to do something other than work, so. I think I watched for about 20 minutes and I was out. So I think CT is going to sit on the tire or something like that after this build. I gotta mold his legs a little bit. I gotta heat him up and mold his legs. And he'll sit on the front of the car somewhat like that when it's all said and done. I didn't even try to put the body on there to see what it looks like. It's still stuck to the paint can. Not anymore, it ain't. No, he's not even going to fit over there. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit of maneuvering to get everything to squeeze in there. But it's going to look sweet when it's all said and done. Because I got some nifty little things coming for that. So I'd have to cut his feet off because he doesn't fit in the car. He sits up like that. And we don't want to have a CT with no feet unless I just cut him off at the knees. I don't know. He'll look good underneath the bubble. And then I can twist his arm to be shifting and it'll look pretty good. Either that or I can put this guy in here. He fits in there real nice. And he's got a hat on like CT wears. But man, I do like that. I do like that that Rust-Oleum paint. That stuff is really sweet. It's almost a shame to put the body on there to cover up the motor. I'm afraid to touch it. I think I'm just going to leave it alone so I don't put no fingerprints in it because it's pretty fresh still. So this one here, I think I'm going to work on this tonight. Do this roof chop. And see how that works out. The only reason I'm going to do the roof chop on this is because this is a really sturdy body. As if this was like a one of those MPC kits, I wouldn't even dare try. Because they're just too thin. But this one's made pretty well. So I guess that's all I got going on, guys. I just running out of things to talk about, so guess I'm going to get back to the bench here and build some more, and I got to check that out on Google Plus. Yeah, I got to check that out, John. So I got to, yeah, I was talking to Fast Jimmy a little earlier today about the CT build, so I just got to pick up a couple of things and then I can get this finished up. And still I got to think about what I'm going to do on the interior. I don't know if I'm going to do a white inset on the seats or a red insert on the seats or door panels and stuff like that. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. Looks like my connection is really bad. I don't know if you guys are hearing me and seeing anything going on here. Let's see. Yeah, I still see you guys typing up. I got a bad connection, so I'm gonna swing the camera around, and me and my messy hair and my son are gonna say goodnight for now. Hey, Grayson. Oh, look who's here. Hey, Sebring.
Sebring.
Come here. You wanna say hi? Up. You wanna say hi? Say hi to everybody. Come here. Who's this?
That's stupid.
Let's see, bro.
She's crazy.
She's crazy. You want to say goodnight to everybody?
And I just want to say hello again.
He wants to say hello, huh?
Let me go to my feet, dog.
All right, we're going to say goodnight. You guys have an awesome end of the weekend. And say goodnight. You know, I guess not. So we'll talk to you guys soon. I'll be looking for your videos, and keep your eyes open. I'll probably post up again maybe Tuesday night or something like that. What? You want ice cream?
Yeah.
It's time for ice cream, guys. John, talk to you soon. You guys have an awesome weekend, the rest of it, and see you on the next video.